Man, OKC is busy right now trying to select a coach, man. They're looking at Will Hardy, Charles Lee, and a few more, man, added to that list. So as promised, y'all, lots and lots of news tonight, man. But we are here, man. We are here on Legends Week of Finalize, man. Look, special shout out to everybody on board right now, especially, man, on City of Oaks Media, man. Look, y'all, Legends Week has been an incredible week so far, man. Monday, Lynn Bias. Tuesday night, man, Ben Wilson. Tonight, y'all, look, man, we're talking about no other than Lenny Cooke. Lenny Cooke, man. I gotta say that twice, man, because Lenny Cooke deserved all his flowers, man. We gonna give him here tonight on Finalize, man. All of them, man. Man, listen, if you don't know who Lenny Cooke is, man, you need to go to your Google, your YouTube ASAP, man. ASAP, man. And I'm gonna tell you something about these legends, man, that we bring into the table here on Finalize. You know, these guys put their work in during their time. They did it, you know, regardless of whether they made it to the league and how things ended for them. They put the work in, they left their mark, and they deserve to see their flowers, man, right here on Finalize for doing so. So listen, man, for those that don't know Lenny, man, hopefully, man, we can help you out right here on Finalize, and that's our goal, man. Listen, man, Lenny Cooke, man, is a New Jersey native, you know, born, man, 1982. You know, Lenny, Lenny played, man, in the New Jersey Northern Valley Regional, man. Um, and listen, man, we talking about a 6'6" shooting guard, man. We're talking about, man, a guy that was the number one prospect, man. I'm gonna say that again back in '01. The number one high school prospect in the country, man, ahead of King James, ahead of Carmelo Anthony. Lenny Cooke was a complete problem on the floor, man, for anybody at that time. So look, here's a little rundown, yo. And then we'll go back, a little bit. But I want to give y'all a rundown, man. Lenny Cooke, man, 2002, you know, some things happened. Like I said, we'll go back and lead up to to where we are in 2002. But he went undrafted, y'all. But he did have a career, 2002 to 2006, man. We're talking D League, which is now the G League. And he did his thing with the Brooklyn Kings, Magnolia, Hat Shots. Um, he went to the Magnolia Hat Shots a few times, actually, yo. Shanghai Sharks, man, Rock Ford, Lightning, and My Not Skyrockets, man. He did his thing, man, with those squads. Even though he was undrafted, man, he kept pushing, y'all. He definitely kept pushing, man. So look, we got to go back, y'all. We got to go back. We'll add up to this. So look, man, we're talking about junior year high school, right? Man, look, Cook averaged 25 and 10. Okay, that was as a junior. Now, as a senior, and I want y'all to start listening closely, man. As a senior, he only got to play 8 games. And of course, I'm gonna get into what happened right there. But he only got to play 8 games. And listen, in those 8 games, Lenny started this season off averaging 31.5. Mm, mm, mm. And man, look, I don't know if you guys know anything about New Jersey and basketball, but New Jersey basketball is not a game, man. Them boys boogie. So Lenny was earning the stripes right there, man. Listen, this is how things went down, man, going into that senior year. And after that 8th game, shortly after, man, Lenny turned 19 years old, right? And he was academically ineligible, man, in the state of New Jersey, man, for high school athletics. We're talking about a guy, man, who was being recruited by the Tar Heels, man, North Carolina, Seton Hall, St. John's, who was his favorite choice, man, being that close to New York City, Miami in the ACC as well, and Ohio State was all on his line, man. And take it a step further, man. There was at least a dozen NBA teams, man, at least a dozen who strongly considered him, man. So we're getting closer back to that 2002, man. I was telling y'all about. It didn't just magically, not happen for him, you know. So look, man, these coaches, I'm sorry, not these coaches, man, these NBA teams, 12 at least was considering, but 3 actually guaranteed that if he was still available in that first round, they would have took him. They would have took him, man. So this is what happened, man. This is what happened. Cook bypassed college, man. He bypassed college, man, declared for that 2002 NBA draft. Most would say that was a major mistake. It was a major mistake, man. We understand, the relationships, the pipeline, you know, um, between NCAA, basketball with coaches, connections, scouts. Man, it's one huge pipeline, y'all. And if you don't want to believe that, man, I don't know what to tell you. But it's certainly one huge pipeline. On top of that, man, when Lenny bypassed college, um, my personal belief, man, he received a lot of bad advice, and due to a lack of education and the wrong people, in his circle, and not just we're not just gonna point people out, also himself, making some bad decisions, man. Um, led to these the NBA backing off. So you're talking about pretty much a year he didn't have school. He pretty much had to prepare himself for the league, man. And his preparation proved to be unprofessional. So him going down, in 2002 undrafted, man, it had a lot to do with lack of discipline, y'all. So he kept working, y'all. And there was a time though when he caught the eyes of the Boston Celtics, man, during this journey. He was asked to play in the summer league, man, for the Boston Celtics. Man, I want to say this was following the 2003 season, man. And it didn't turn out that well for him, you know. And he got his opportunity. And look, all I can say is this, man, about that. Look, man, you got to be disciplined about this thing, man. And it's not just sports, guys. You got to be disciplined and you got to carry yourself as a professional, man. I'm talking to the youngsters right now, man. That's out here balling, doing their thing. Listen, is way deeper than what happens on the court. People are watching you, man, your every move, man, and your circle. So the company you keep is you. There's no way around that, man. And make the best decisions, man. Start forming your team, man. Form your team, man. I'm talking about your team of people that are wiser than you, so you can actually learn from. So yeah, man. But just let's talk about the basketball piece of Lenny, man, and how dominant he was, man, and his game, briefly, y'all. So listen, man. We're talking about a dude, man, that was an athletic nut. You know, he bouncing everywhere, man. Every which way. All the footage I've seen on Lenny, man, he's bouncing. Like it wasn't no I'm just going, settle for this layup. I'm around the rim. I'm gonna, put a little soft one in there, man. He putting it down on you, man. So we talking about an athletic dog, man. Um, Pure score. You heard the numbers. You know, played his behind off on that defensive end as well, man. And like I say, man, the only piece, man, I think where Lenny got lost with this thing, man, was really poor decision making, man, and just moving too fast, man, too fast. you know. So you youngsters are watching this, man. I want you to do your research on Lenny Cooke, man, and don't disrespect him. He's a legend, no matter what. But even legends make mistakes, man. And I'm hoping you guys learn, from the Lenny Cooks of the world, man. Listen, y'all, I want to thank everybody who tapped in today, man. Everybody, man, who taps in every day. Legends Week will continue, y'all. And I'm going to see y'all as promised. Same time, same place in a little bit.